Delphin Neo Palace in Lara Beach, Antalya. It is one of the luxury 5-star all-inclusive resorts on this wonderful strip of hotels. Now, some of you might remember a couple of years ago we stopped at the Delphin Imperial, which is the sister hotel and the newer hotel. However, the Palace has recently, at the beginning of this year, gone through a massive upgrade, a massive refurbishment, and it's really said to give the Imperial a bit of a run for its money. So we're staying here, it's the first week of the English summer holidays, it's the end of July, it's absolutely baking hot, it's going to be at probably full capacity. So it's going to be very interesting to take you along and explore and see what the Delphin Palace has to offer in comparison to the Imperial. Welcome to the sun-soaked shores of Lara Beach, just a short drive east of Antalya on Turkey's famous Mediterranean coast. Known for its long stretches of golden sand and blue flag beaches, Lara has become a go-to destination for sunshine, luxury and a bit of that all-inclusive indulgence. Nestled right on the seafront is the majestic Delphin Palace, a 5-star resort built in 2005, with its elegant Ottoman-inspired design, panoramic glass lifts, and a lobby that gives you a taste of the grandeur to come. This place we found had absolutely everything you could expect from a luxury escape, and quite a bit more. There are 11 bars, an endless supply of food and drink options ranging from buffet feasts to a la carte dinners and late-night snacks. A full-service spa, well-equipped gym and nightly entertainment that includes everything from foam parties to drone shows. Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Claire, this is The Wanderlust Way. Firstly, let me say thank you to everybody that supports this channel by liking, commenting, subscribing and sharing. Honestly, everything that you do is helping this channel to grow, and for that I'm really grateful because it allows me to continue coming on adventures and sharing the stories that I find with you. So today we are going to share with you our 1-week holiday in the Delphin Neo Palace, which is behind me. We booked it through EasyJet for 1 week for a family of 4 people. Now in this video I'm going to try and cover as much as I possibly can. So we're looking at the pools, the beach, the restaurants, the entertainment, everything that you can possibly think of when you book for an all-inclusive package. This really is a drop and flop, guys. So this is the sort of place we were hoping to come for a bit of R&R after quite a busy year. So if you're ready for this relaxing adventure, pull up a chair, maybe grab yourself a cocktail. That's enough waffle, let's wander. The Delphin Palace currently holds a 4.7 star rating on Google with over 3,000 reviews, which is not bad for a start. From the moment we stepped into the lobby, expectations were met. Staff took our suitcases straight to the room, leaving us free to check in and grab a well-deserved drink. Check-in was smooth and friendly, and we were given a multi-language info book with all the restaurant times, booking details and everything else that you need to know. The all-inclusive here runs 24 hours a day with a huge choice of bars, restaurants and snack stations, but we will get to all that later. First, let's check out the room. Obviously this is a huge hotel. It's got 8 stories in total, 8 floors. We're on the 8th floor as well, which is quite interesting. And there's a choice of rooms. Now we've gone for a family room, which sleeps up to 4 people. And I'm told that all of the rooms have been renovated when they did that massive refurb at the beginning of 2025. Now what I think is really cool is at the front of each room there's like this little panel. Obviously it's got your room number. If you want to press the bell, that rings in the door. Then you can put your light on if you don't want the maid to come in your room. You can put this light on if you want fresh towels. And you can put this light on if you'd like the maid to come in and clean your room. We have gone for a family room because we've got 2 adults, two, you know, one teenager and one adult, so 3 adults and a teenager. So we've gone for the family room, which is very decent size. So starting off, we've got, when you come in, we've got 2 single beds, and each person gets a robe and slippers, so that's fantastic. I'm loving these floors. Then we've got a bit of a vanity unit here. Really good lighting in here as well for the mirror and everything. I'll take you into, so if you get the family room, then it also comes with a separate room off the side. So this is where Adi and I are going to be. So this is another double. I think it's a double, I'm not sure. It's quite a decent size. We've got robes as well. We've literally just checked in, so I haven't had a good chance to explore everything yet. But I've noticed that it's very, very modern, all this sort of stuff. Yeah, fabulous. And then we have a mini bar in here. Just been told that the mini bar, now the boys have already had some bits out of here, but this can get restocked whenever you need it, and it is included in your price. There's also a kettle, various teas and things, glasses. Okay, and there is a telly there. Now we've got, with the family room, 2 balconies. So this is one balcony, and we've got a side sea view, so we can sort of see the sea there. Okay. It's very warm today. It's about, I think they said it was about 30 something degrees. Right, back through here. So I'll take you to the bathroom now. Right, this is the bathroom. It's very nice. I'm loving this style. Okay, so ladies or gentlemen, let's not be prejudiced. Here's a hairdryer. You've got complimentary tissues. You've got all these goodies. So we've got shower gel, body lotion, hair conditioner, shampoo, a shaving kit, some like buffers, loafers, another shaving kit, and then in here there's all sorts of goodies: toothbrushes, toothpaste, combs. That's really cute. Another really decent sized mirror as well. Towels, and then a humongous shower. I mean, it's just massive. And then more products in there, shower gel and a shampoo in there too. And then we'll just check out these wardrobes. So shelves in that one, plenty of space for all 4 of us. And then in this one, hangers, more drawers, and the safe. The safe is also included as well. So that's good. There's no extra charge for the safe. They do have laundry service available. Obviously you'll pay extra for that. We've got a shoe polish, and we've got a shoe horn. Details here about room service, minibar list, and maybe scan that later and have a little look. Oh, so that's if you want room service. Okay, and then I'll just quickly show you the other balcony, although the boys are on it. Don't know if they want to be filmed. Adi won't mind being filmed. Adi won't mind being filmed, will he?
No.
So this is the other balcony. Obviously same view. Same size balcony, isn't it? Swimming and water activities is one of the most important things to do at this hotel, and there are some choices when it comes to pools. You've got the adults pool, which is a bit more quieter. You've got the main family pool, the activity pool. Pool, and then you've also got this colossal water park in the middle of the hotel, which is shared by the Imperial guests too. There is also a water park on site here as well. And then of course you've got the beach. I mean, what more could you possibly want? This is the main pool where most of the action happens. Aqua aerobics, water polo, music playing throughout the day. And during our stay, there was even a foam party.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go!
You'll see waiters on roller skates zipping around all day, bringing drinks straight to your lounger, or if you prefer to stretch your legs, the pool bar is just steps away and offers some much needed shade. They also do some snacks in there as well. They do pizza, they do chicken wings, ice creams, pastries, sandwiches, all at different times. You just need to look on the board, but there is plenty of choice. This is the on-site water park, which is at the hotel. But if you're looking for something a little bit bigger, then of course there is that colossal water park. This water park that is shared with the Delphin Imperial sister hotel is right in the middle of the two, and everything when you get in there is included, so you can get drinks in there, you can get food from the snack bar, it's all in, and it's just a simple walk from the hotel, not far from the main pool, to get to this. It's open I think from 10 in the morning till about 6 at night, but those times might change as the season changes. This hotel is certainly well catered for families. I mean, apart from the water park, they also have a lot for babies there as well. So I noticed, obviously our boys are older now, but I noticed this baby bed by the side of the pool, which I thought was a really, really nice addition. Model. Ice cream man's just been. We've all got ourselves a cornetto. I've gone for classic chocolate. The rest have gone for original. But it's very, very cool. He literally said, ice cream, ice cream. We all just ran down the beach. And these are included in the price, by the way. And on that note, if you like ice cream, you can also get it here. Here in the Patisserie. Here, which looks like a doner kebab in the buffet restaurant. And here at the candy party. Right then, one thing you absolutely have to try if you come in is the iced coffee. I don't drink coffee at home, I don't particularly like it. However, this is so nice. It's almost like ice cream, like really, really cold. Today's 32 degrees, so this is just going down perfectly. It's only 11:30 in the morning. So yes, iced coffee. I'll be having a few more of these. If you are around the pool and you get hungry and you don't want to get dressed and go into the main buffet restaurant, then there are plenty of food options. There's the snack restaurant, which is open from lunchtime till about 3 o'clock. You've got all the salads and fruits and hot food in this restaurant. That's really, really got a lot of choice. Then you've also got lots of snack bars, which are all the way down going towards the pier. And they're on at different times during the day, so you can have kebabs, you can have wet burgers, there's fresh fruit, there's coffees, there's sandwiches, there's toasties. The options are absolutely endless. So let's talk about sunbed availability, because that's the big thing, isn't it? If you want to be around the main pool, like the activity pool, or you want to be on the pier, you do need to get up early if you want prime spots. But I think that's just because we're in peak season. But we've still, the time is, what time is it? What time is it, Adi?
12.
So it's 12:10. We've just wandered down in because we've been doing a bit of filming for the video, and we've managed to get a sunbed at the quiet pool, which is like the non-activity pool. So there are sunbeds, it's just you might not get where you want to be. But yeah, there's not a massive fight for it. But if you want a main spot sunbed, then yes, you do need to get up a little bit earlier and be a bit more on the ball.
I said you're melted. Oh, God.
The food and drink options are absolutely endless here at the Delphin Palace, from the buffet restaurant, which we are here now, that serves breakfast, lunch and dinner, to the many a la carte restaurants, and then of course the multitude of snack options. few all-inclusive restaurants that you can eat at the hotel, and tonight we are going to try the Mexican. It's completely included in your package, and you don't have to pay any extra for that one. I think it's just the teppanyaki and the steak restaurant that you have to pay extra for. Now let's talk about cocktails, because here at the Delphin Palace there is an extensive cocktail menu, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. Cardamom gin, orange liqueur, passion fruit puree, and fresh basilico, which is basil, I think. There's a lot of care and love gone into these. I've just seen him making. Oh, that's lovely. If for any reason you are bored here, then there's something seriously wrong with you, because there is absolutely loads to do. It's really, really good for the kids as well. I mean, ours are a little bit older now, but if you've got younger kids, this is perfect, this place. So today alone, I mean, you've got the movie night where there's something on every day. That's your programme of events. There's obviously the kids club and everything. We've obviously not checked that out, but it looks good. Activities in the pool, activities in the main arena, which is where the water park is. You've also got things for teenagers like darts and pool games. And then you've also got this amazing room here. I mean, check this out. I think all kids of all ages are going to love this. Yes, you've got the cinema. So let's check out the cinema then. There's obviously not a showing on right now. This is the cinema room. Again, nice place to come, nicely air conditioned, so good to come and chill out, cool off. You've got bowling, got all these groovy machines. I mean, this isn't all included, this bit, so you do have to pay extra for this. But if you want to just get the kids out of the sun for a few hours, because it does get very hot in the main part of the day, then this would be a good way to bring them in. Of course, the fun here isn't just for the little ones, though the kids club did look like it had plenty to keep younger guests happy, and I have to admit I was a little bit jealous one day when they all walked past the pool wearing pirate hats. I mean, that looked really, really fun. But seriously, as the sun dips and the air cools, the whole place seems to take on a different kind of energy. On most nights, the amphitheatre was the centre of attention, its stage glowing under the spotlights. On others, the action moves to the big stage in the Waterpark, where the show could be enjoyed by the guests of both hotels. and we happened to be there for the gala night, which meant a really swanky dinner in the main buffet restaurant, followed by a swashbuckling pirate show, followed by a drone light display that painted stories across the sky.
I'll tell you the time I saw Captain Billy Bow.
And for those that aren't really into sitting and watching a show, there are other things happening too, including live music, which is dotted all over the place. I mean, you felt like you were going out when you weren't really going out, if that makes sense. And if you're the sort of person that doesn't like to go to bed when the show's over, then fear not. There is an adults only nightclub which is open at late at night. It's tucked just opposite the sports bar. And on that note, the sports bar near here also opens late, and it has both drinks and snacks available. At this point, I just want to point out that I am not sponsored by this place, and they're certainly not paying me to say these good things. This might all sound like a marvellous sales pitch, but it is genuinely a review of our holiday. I'm going to pull this video to a close soon, but before I do, what have we missed? Well, we've not really talked about the beach yet. Rows of sunbeds, a handy bar, and of course that fabulous pier stretching out into the turquoise water. That, as you've already noticed, had a bar on it as well. Now, if you're into water sports, there is plenty on offer here, although I will be honest, they are an extra cost, and in my opinion, quite pricey compared with other places we've visited in Europe. The same goes for the private gazebos, which you can hire for the day, either on the pier or by the pool. Wherever you turn, there is something, and I'm certain that I haven't covered it all. We didn't want to make this video an hour long, after all, but I can't finish without giving a big nod to the Patisserie. In the afternoons, it's filled with beautiful cakes, sandwiches, ice creams, and homemade chocolates. The chocolate counter isn't quite as vast as the one at the Imperial, but it is still worth a visit. Then there are the little touches, like the phone charging points dotted around and the cluster of shops downstairs which was near the spa. I didn't venture into the spa itself, but I did use the indoor pool quite a few times when I wanted to escape the midday heat. It is beautiful at night as well, lit up with stars on the ceiling. And this is also the walkway to the gym. And although I did promise myself I would use it when Adi booked this holiday, well, let's be honest, I never did. The equipment looked brand new, the atmosphere inviting, but in the end, well, the snacks won. Maybe next time. So this is a little bit of a conclusion of how we feel now we've got to the end of the week. It is a fabulous hotel and it's lived up to expectations. In my opinion, it was just as good as the Imperial. It's a slightly smaller hotel, so you haven't got the massive pools and things, but the service is just as good, the food is just as good, and in a way that's quite nice because you feel like it's a little bit more of a smaller resort, which I personally like. Now obviously, Temperature wise, it's been about 40 degrees on average every day here. Last week in July, we're just moving into August. I'm normally, if you're not new to the channel, then you'll know that I'm normally wandering around exploring. To be perfectly honest, it's been too hot for me to do that. So average 40 degrees, but yesterday it was 60 degrees. So there's really not much more you can do other than just dunk yourself in a pool and sit around drinking cocktails. So if that's the sort of holiday you want, then you're in the right place. I would say this is obviously an ultra all-inclusive package. This was the drop and flop holiday for us. I know all-inclusive isn't for everybody on this channel, but sometimes I think it's just nice to just switch off and just not have to worry about cooking. If that's your agenda, then the Delphin Palace will hit the spot. I don't think anybody could complain about it really. The staff are all amazing. Majority of them all speak English. There aren't a lot of English people here, like holiday makers. However, we've met a few in the last couple of days, like lingering around the pool, but I think it's mostly Russians, Germans. But having said that, the food is still a really good variety. It's not just catered for one nationality. There's a really good selection. And those a la carte restaurants that are also included in the price, they're really, really good options. Time from the UK, we flew from Manchester. It was about 4.5 hours. But what's really, really good, because if you've ever flown into the sort of North Turkey, or even if you've gone a little bit further from landing in Antalya, it can be quite a trek. And it can, you know, like after you've done that trip from the UK, the last thing you want to be doing is getting on a bus for 2 hours. However, Lara Beach is literally like 20 minutes from the airport. So it's great, especially if you're tired and you're hot and you're bothered or you've got young children. I love it for that reason. Now, would I return? It's very, very rare that we return to the same place twice. However, this is obviously the second time that we've come to Lara Beach. I would definitely do another Delphin hotel. I think their hotels are just fantastic for the all-inclusive. We personally probably wouldn't come back to the same hotel because there's so many hotels in the world, but we would definitely do another Delphin, and I would not hesitate to recommend this place to any of my friends or family. It's really, really good. Now, just a reminder to anybody else that's still new to the channel, this isn't sponsored. I'm not sponsored on this video, so everything that I've shown you is genuine, honest feedback. We've paid for this trip with our own money. I'm not getting anything by telling you it's good. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. If you found the video helpful, I would be really, really grateful if you could just give it a quick like, because that helps the channel to grow and it'll help the video get pushed out to more people that are looking for this sort of content. Now, I don't always do travel content like this, but we have got another video coming. The next trip abroad is Menorca, but then apart from that, we will back in the UK exploring more places and telling some more cool stories. So thank you, that's certainly enough waffle for today. If you've got any questions, as I said, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching me, thank you for joining me in Lara Beach, Antalya. Have an amazing week everyone, take care, bye.